Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is me playing the other two endings of Miside. I'm not going to be showing everything, obviously, in the rerun. It might be a shorter video, but I want to get the other two endings at the very least. And it's so weird. The reason I'm talking here now at this moment is because it's so weird seeing Mita again, but now in, like, knowing all that we know, it feels very strange. That's interesting. I'm looking back at this now and, like, I don't know if that was this case the first time, but it's still very interesting, the idea that there's a ring here. And then she changes it into, like, the chopping board. Which is so interesting to me, right? Now looking back at this, it's like, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, you know? Let me just do this as well. Yeah, no, like, it's obviously, like, it takes a bit of time to get into, like, to actually get the endings I'm looking for, but, like, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, like, the ring being there, to me, signifies the idea that, like, someone was trying to help us very early on. Or she was like, or in some ways, Mita was trying to mess with us that early on as well. But the ring being there that early on is pretty good. Unless that's like, again, it's one of those things where I'm not going to remember absolutely everything that happened throughout this entire game, like the small things. If that's something that, like, you know, how do I say it? If that's something that was always a thing. Oh my god, I think I have, like, the brightness turned up a little bit too high here. I turned it up just so, like, I could get through the first parts that were very dark. You know what I mean? But, like, yeah, we probably should turn it down a bit. It's very bright. Oh my god, it's bright. So you can literally not acknowledge the sound at all? That's pretty cool. Knocking, as if someone's in there. See, this again. Why this again? You know what I mean? Like, this is a, like, very clearly she's, like, so frustrated. So, to me, that, like, lends to the idea that she just wanted us to, like, very, in a very creepy way, she's like, I want you to stay. I say just wanted us to stay, but, like, the reason I say just wanted you to stay is because a lot of other crazy stuff happens after this. I'm gonna asking what we're doing wrong. Very manipulative, right? Of course. Am I just supposed to ignore this? I just don't want to know on earth that sound is. And again, look at this. Could you just settle for that? Knowing that what she's gonna say to us in the end as well. And there's this, oh my god, the change. The reason why that's so important as well, like, could you just settle for that? But it's locked for to turn off the radio. Yes, could you just settle for that? The reason why that's such an important line is, like, we know now that, like, she went for us because she thought that our life was so mundane, right? that we would settle for that. Man, this is quite scary still, isn't it? Check the kitchen. Legit still scary even though I played through this part. You know? And then we have the flashlight that literally does nothing for us. All the time. Yeah, the scares are still so impressive. Oh my god. Oh my god, did I not notice this last time? Again, there's so much stuff, so much stuff happened. Oh my god, I remember that. I remember that for sure. But so much happened in my side that, like, somehow this scare, like, I was like, did that happen last time? And that as well, it's so effective. It's so effective. Look, it's so effective. It's so effective. I forget how you open this door as well. Is it just... I think we just have to keep going through the game. And this is also, like, one of the reasons why I think that she, at this point, starts to, like, lead us towards becoming a Cartridge. Right? My theory... Oh, God. What did we... I always forget what we did here. My theory about this... stays with the idea that she wants us to stay, which again is very manipulative. We're not going to say it's like, oh, wow, she just wanted to stay, guys. Find me, find me. Like, she was just a precious lady, you know what I mean? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like... How do I say it? She's like, her motivation... to me, changed, and at this point, I think she's already on the path of, like, I'm gonna lead him towards something that will make him stay forever. What do we do here again? This is still spooky as heck. Oh! I forgot you were, like, right there. And then we have to turn around, don't we? Yep. Oh my god, it's so freaky. And the lights in the distance. Yeah, these scares are so effective. Yeah, like that's the way I see it anyway. I know you guys might see it differently. I think that she genuinely, like, had this... Look at him, there's the legs. Had this terrifying loneliness to her. That she felt discarded, and she felt like, you know, she had to punish all the other Mitas. And that's why she's now trying to, like, make us into a Cartridge. But I think originally she would have been happy if we, and again, in a very manipulative and scary way, if we just stayed as her, playmate. Which, again, goes against our freedom as well, so let's not, let's not pretend like it's like, oh my god, but she just wanted to stay with us. No, she's still, like, very much evil. You know what I mean? So here is actually, like, I believe the first ending we can get, because we got the code last time for this game, right? We got the code to open up the safe, because she typed in the safe herself. Or typed in the safe code herself. So we're gonna have to get another ending after this as well. I believe the code is 4970. Let's go down and get it. Can we just go straight to the safe, by the way? Or is this something we have to... Wait. Oh, we can. 4, 9, 7... Oh. Safe of life. So this... I believe this is one of the endings. Oh my god, it's legitimately the game right in front of 17%. So at this point, it was at 17% of loading us. So that then, okay, then that changes things. That to me, then she was always trying to load it. That would lend to the... Would you guys agree? Maybe I'm wrong on my theory that maybe she always was trying to load us no matter what. And it's easier to load us in if we, like, trust her maybe completely. So maybe it wasn't just this thing where she was trying to be manipulative and have us stay with her. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe she was a backup? Who knows? Wait, we're pulling out the card. Wait, what? Wait. Continue. I think I have to click new game again. Oh, we can do language. The voice acting is in English. The English voice acting now, by the way. Where is it? Okay.
Hi, I'm Mita.
I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna do that all over again, but this time I'm gonna do all the parameters that let you do the stay ending. So that ending is, I think it's legitimately else, because she's trying to load us into a cartridge there. It's literally just us, like, self-deleting, right? That's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm going back into new game. I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah, so before I go anywhere, I think that ending lends to the fact that she was always loading us into a cartridge of some kind, but like eventually, I don't know, I still think that there's like this thing where like maybe it's either she would have been easier if we stayed, or maybe like, again, in the most manipulative and evil way possible, she was like, no, I need this person to stay as my playmate, you know what I mean? Because I think there's like a very crazy loneliness to Mita that is terrifying. Wait, should we press continue? Maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, there's this loneliness to Mita that really feels, how do I say it? There's a loneliness to Mita that really feels like it's what leads to her like jealousy and evilness and her hatred of the other Mitas, right?
Nice to meet you.
So it's interesting. This is like hearing this in an entirely different language. You know what I mean? It's again, I don't mind whatever language you play in. Like, you know, I play Genshin in both Chinese and in English sometimes. I play, you know, Japanese dubs of games all the time. But it also like is always interesting to hear like everyone's different take on the voice acting, right?
I sort of rushed off earlier, and now this place is a mess. Could you help me tidy up a bit?
They're doing a good job, right? They're definitely doing a good job. I think one of those things that like with changes in voice acting, and it's actually like kind of like it can be jarring sometimes. But honestly, like, again, like I said, I play Genshin quite a bit. And, you know, because of obviously, like, you know, the fact that a lot of the voice actors are not present for the English cast right now, I tend to, like, try to do Chinese as the second language I use. So it's, like, it's actually, you know, kind of fun sometimes.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Well, I'll play like the first bit of this so we can actually like, so you guys can get a feel for maybe the English language voice acting as well, and not just skip through this part too much.
My stomach's growling. I'm so hungry. Do you think you could help me get the ingredients for some chicken soup?
Sure. Yeah, they're doing a good job. They're doing a really good job. By the way, like, it's so funny, like, when I changed my controller that had the stick drift.
Hey, you got everything.
Yeah, no, they're doing a great job.
How about we cook it together?
By the way, I want to say, like, before someone might think, like, wait, you could have done English voice acting this whole time, which, again, sometimes a lot of people might feel it's easier for, like, a Let's Play, especially, like, for people that don't, like, you know, that are doing something else, like, when they watch a Let's Play, you know what I mean? I think the English voice acting got updated into the game, like, literally, like, 3 days after I started playing. Like, it was literally, like, a thing where it got updated 3 days after playing. But again, I personally, like, don't mind what language is in the game, as long as, like it has English subtitles. I'm pretty good, you know? I think, you know, very rightly so, you know, there was, like, I feel like it was, the subtitles are very hard to read at the first part. For a playthrough, if you're playing by yourself, perfectly fine to have that text just pop up on the screen in bubbles, right? Perfectly fine. But for, you know, if other people are watching your playthrough, having more static and normalized text is probably the way to go with that stuff. Because you want to be able to, like, have people read it. You know what I mean? And again, it's one of those things that, like, I'm glad they have the option, but I'm also one of those people that doesn't ever think about a game like, you know, oh, they should make this, like, more, you know, good for streamers, you know, better for streamers.
I was thinking of buying a portable TV today.
Sure. Yeah, I think the voice is great. And the reason I say that is because, like, I think sometimes, like, I'll click on a live stream, and I have no problem saying this. I click on a live stream sometimes, and a Let's Player or a streamer would be like, man, they should know that people are going to stream their game. And it's like, no, like we're the second part. We're, like, the second part. The game is made as, like, a piece of art, and then we play it. You know, I guess some games are designed with streamers in mind, right? They're very fun mechanics and stuff like this. They think, you know, it's going to make things go viral. But, like, you know, I think I was watching someone play, like, a Silent Hill game one time, and they're like, man, they should, like I have, like, only, like, this amount of time to stream today, and, like, I can't even get these puzzles right. Like, this game is so infuriating. And it's like, the game wasn't made for streamers. It was made as a piece of art, you know? So I'm glad they have the option though. It's very, very nice that they put that option there because, you know, as I said, it helped you guys quite a bit. And I heard from a few of you guys that it helped quite a bit, and it makes perfect sense that it helped quite a bit.
A small one with an antenna. Perfect for walks. Don't you think?
Sure. I think the voice is great.
Oh, did you know you can play games to earn money? Could you play some games and buy me a TV?
Sure. Yeah, now that we heard a bit of the English voice acting, if there's any more like stuff that comes up, I'll talk about it again. But like obviously like we're going to go through the exact same stuff that we did before. So I'll talk to you when we start doing some of the stuff that we need to like you know, progress to get to the other ending as well. So this is the first thing we have to do. We have to not check the oven. And you can see here, they give us the actual requirements here, which we can do all the stuff in this game. The brush will be here.
You found it. Nice work.
I think she's doing great.
So, what should we do next?
Day 20. I think it's what, day 30 when stuff starts to happen?
You were such a big help, honestly. But, that TV? It was cool and all, but it broke already.
That's crazy. I still think it's crazy she broke her TV that early.
Could you help me move this wardrobe? It's super heavy.
Portable TV, as I think I said before, portable TVs were a big thing when I was a kid.
So much, sweetie.
Not a big thing, I suppose, but maybe more like
Oh,
there was still a thing.
Been a day, but I've missed you so much.
I definitely want to hear what you guys think about the English voice acting.
I wish you could visit me more often. Huh? Is this for me? Thank you so much. Really.
Was day 37 when things happen? Because I think she's like, hey, I want to
I've been thinking.
hang out.
I wish we could meet in person. It's so frustrating that we can't. You're always helping me, being so kind every day. I wish I could do something for you too. Oh, I've got an idea.
It's crazy looking back how sinister that sweet aspect was, right? Because I was like, oh, like what a sweet character, you know? And then it's like, I got an idea, you know? Some really interesting stuff.
Now we're together. Put the phone down.
That was such a good read as well, isn't it? Put the phone down. Great transition, right? Absolutely fantastic transition. Yeah, we're gonna play through the rest of this then just like as we are, right? Because I feel like, you know...
Where am I? This place looks familiar. Whoa, wait. I'm in the game?
Whoa. There's voice acting for the actor we're playing as? Again, they only added this like after I started playing. Of course, that's usually like something that happens with me. Like I'll play a game and then they'll add something to it like a bit afterwards. I think like I started playing Baldur's Gate, then they like updated 1.8 like 2 weeks after I stopped. Like it happens all the time to me. So I think we have to work on this machine, right? Turn on first, and we have to find the objects to scan. There's a pencil over here. Oh. I know for not over here. No, over here. Wait. Wait, are we sure? Am I literally just did this. Is the pencil supposed to be here? Maybe I... Okay. I'm not gonna question it too much. No, they do move it. They move it. They move it. Because this was in the middle last time. They move it slightly. But it's still in logical places. That's fair enough. That's more than fair. Yeah, the English voice acting is really cool. I've had like a good time with Miside no matter what. It's not a situation... Yeah, they moved this as well, by the way. It's not a situation where I'm like, man, I wish I did it in English, because like, yeah, we probably would have chose like our native language, as you usually do with games on the channel. But I found the Japanese voice acting to be very good as well. And people said the Russian voice acting is very good. People said like a lot of the voice dubs are really, really good. Sometimes you play no dub at all. And there we go. And I think now... She should appear if we do this. Yes.
Hello! We finally meet! I'm so excited! I know you have questions. Well, as you can see, I've made this special device to bring you here.
Okay.
To my side. But you ended up in another version of the game.
Oh my god, there's even like hints of us ending up in other versions.
That's a long story. Anyway, I'm just happy to see you.
Together at last. Now, I don't think you need to do like all these conversations, but I think you do need to like talk about the computer, I think. Oh, it's just go to the kitchen.
Or is it just for
Oh
decoration?
my god, the voice acting.
Of course it works. Everything here works exactly like in your world.
Back in my world, I sat on my computer a lot and worked hard.
I know. And it's because of your job that you've paid so little attention to me.
Interesting as
Gotta make a
well.
living somehow. Though, how did you know?
Your phone's camera. It's on sometimes. I'm sorry. I've been watching you in secret.
You know, that's not entirely proper, but whatever.
Yeah, the voice acting for the guy, I would say that like it's not what I expected. Right? Does that mean like it's not bad, and he's not clearly not a bad voice actor, but like for what the and again, I don't think we should ever like judge a character about what they look like, because if you look at like I'm gonna use BTS as an analogy here, right? Like V from BTS has the sweetest looking face you've ever seen, and he has such like a deep voice. So it's not like always, you know, it's just not what I was expecting whatsoever, I think. Which is okay. Sometimes that's just how things go. So go to the kitchen. And then there's the ring here. Yeah, that's so interesting that they have the ring here for the first time.
A ring?
And she like pokes her head in and turns back around. It's this.
Hungry. How about we cook something up?
Yep. So like I shouldn't really be like, oh yeah,
Here,
he's.
help me with these carrots.
Where did the vegetables come from? They weren't here just now.
We're in a game. Come on, give me a hand.
You get what I'm saying. I'm not insulting this voice actor. I'm more just saying like, hey, like it's not what I expected. But then again, it's the first voice acting I've heard for this character, so who might say? But I'm definitely excited to hear your guys' opinion on this as well. Actually, I'm actually like gonna be looking forward to it in the comments to see what you guys thought of both the Mita and
Thanks.
the player.
Can you go grab the scissors? They're in the bathroom.
Yes. This is another thing we have to do as well. Yeah. Yeah, the one who plays Mita is fantastic. She really is. I think she's really good so far. I probably should have checked who plays everyone. None of my bit. Wait, where's the scissors? The scissors usually there, so they move the scissors to here. It's so interesting the way they move some stuff sometimes, right? Does that count as not checking the vent? No, because you can still look in the vent. Does that count? It has to change, because I think we can still go back and look at the vent. We got the fridge magnets, right? Yeah, we did.
Now have a seat.
I think when we take a seat, maybe it might change. I'm trying to see it tick off. I didn't check the vent.
Want some sauce?
Accept.
All right. What kind?
Maybe because we can still look in the
What
vent.
sauce is this?
It's a love sauce.
I love sauce. Oh my
Chock
god.
full of love. And a contrasting view of the world. Sounds unusual, don't you think?
Indeed.
Here's the scissors.
How about a chat before we dig in?
I guess we can do Bon Appetit, because again, we've used all these. We talked about all these choices before, right? We devoured that, by the way. We devoured that.
Thank you.
Finished it all already?
Oh my god, the warped
Another
voices.
portion feels endless.
Stand up. Is it now? Wait, please take off the vent. Please take off the vent. I didn't look at the vent. I didn't look at the vent. Please take it off. Is it legit because you can? Oh my god. Yeah, this moment as well. Is it legit because like you can still look in the vent?
What's wrong? Tell me what you're feeling.
My heart's racing, and my vision's blurry.
Right. I know what's wrong. Can you stand up?
Like this pixelated thing as well, by the way. To me, like this like also implicates like that like there's something in this that like was warping our world like from the get-go, right? And it feels that this is like, even though we're controlling this, it feels like one of the most ultimate lack of control situations that you have in this game, right? Which is so weird,
What
right?
are these?
Pills. They'll make you feel better right away.
Are the pills part of this too? No, they're not. Okay, but we can take the pills anyway.
Stand in front of the mirror.
This is what I mean. I felt like a different voice would match the face differently, you know? But then again, you can't always judge a face to a voice, you know?
Any better?
Yes. They really worked that fast?
We're in a game. Things are much simpler here. Even the smallest of efforts can bring the greatest results. It's all part of the game concept. Simplification.
An example, please?
Well, take carrots. You cut one, but it's as if you cut 3.
Look, this is all very sudden, and I'm scared. More than a little.
It is scary. It is scary. So now the vent is closed.
Mita?
There we go. So you just have to play a console game. Things get weird. So this, it's so pretty. It is such a very pretty room. I think she's in here? Yes.
Awake already?
How did you get here? You were right next to me just now.
No, I wasn't. You froze in front of the mirror. So I left.
What's up with the rooms?
I rearranged the place to make you feel more at home. I mean, 4 rooms lined up. You don't see that very often.
You didn't have to. I was getting used to the layout.
Either way, I think you'll feel more comfortable like this.
What do we do now? Again, like, I literally just did this. And now I'm thinking, like, what do we do now? Do we just leave the room, maybe?
What?
Oh, yes, the loading. Yes, I literally just did this. But
The room got stuck loading. Just wait for a sec.
would you guys agree that, like, the reason why, like, there's so much stuff that, like, I'm, like, even now, I'm like, wait, what happened here? Like, it's not because, like, it's a forgettable game. It's because I feel like in Miside, like, things happen, like, 20 things happen per minute, right? Like, I feel like it's one of those games that, like, so many things happen per minute.
This is so weird. Are we inside someone's phone? One that has long loading times?
Nope. It's just that this world isn't perfect. We're being loaded by the world's core.
I didn't know she was drinking a juice box. That's pretty cute.
Anyway, we can play a console game or play a game of cards. You
So-
choose.
You can choose to go straight to the cards, but obviously we played the game the first time. So this is also like, again, all of these choices here, play a console game, give the sauce a try, avoid looking in the vent. All of these are like these trust things that like, in a very like manipulative way, right? Mita's like, I got him. He's playing a console game with me. He's tried the sauce. He didn't look in the vent. He picked up those magnets after they fell, which means he's like, you know, attentive to like something that is in the room with him. He didn't look in the oven when I asked him to. All this stuff is like to me, a very like Mita way of going, this is the guy. He's a keeper, you know what I mean? In a very, again, a manipulative
What do
way.
you want to play?
Dairy Scandal and
This
Penguin
is a
Piles.
fighting game. Let's see who sours first. What a game!
Let's go. And then I think we're on track we're now on track for the good ending.
Just collect the snowballs. The one who collects more wins. Let's play 2 rounds.
And when I say good ending, I mean quote unquote good ending. This is not a, it's not like this is going to be a ultra, like, morally upstanding ending. A draw? You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, this is gonna be the ending that, like, everyone wants.
It's a tie!
If that makes sense. And when I heard that this was like considered the good ending, which is staying with Mita, I actually found it to be very, very interesting because like that signifies to me the idea that like it's like, how do I say it? Like it's like a dark idea of what like good is, right?
Wow, why do you need so many? Right, wanna play something else?
So we actually won that time.
Done.
Let's play this as well. Why not? But I think we can finish playing now, right? Because we have everything checked off. Yeah, perfect. That's a really nice touch as well. The TV.
All right then. How about we play some cards?
This is the moment.
My bedroom.
This is the moment. I didn't know. I knew she was eating a biscuit before, but like the juice box, I didn't even notice. Here we go.
All right. Shall we begin? To briefly explain, this chip indicates the active stat, health. For example, we each play a card, and if your card has a higher health stat than mine, you win. Pick up your cards.
And you hear the noise, right?
Let's see. Whoa, I've got quite the hand. I'll go first. Your turn.
So we're going with health stats. So our highest health stat will be 10. So we're gonna have to get like a draw.
Evenly matched. Just look at defense. Uh-huh.
So defense. So there you go.
It's a draw. It's all about strength.
What's our
Uh-huh.
What's our highest strength is 10 as well. I actually like won in the last time, right? That I did this. So it is randomized.
Just look at defense. Your move.
So it is very much randomized.
It's a draw. Highest health stat wins. Your turn.
What's that sound? It's coming from the wardrobe.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything.
Like it's interesting the choice that he's
Kind of
making with the
sound
voice
nothing.
acting, you know?
Knocking. As if someone's in there.
But there's no one there.
I'd like to open it and check. I'm a bit creeped out.
This again? Why?
Oh my god. That face I think is so well like designed there, like when she does like the expressions. And then we can just open it with Q. Here we go.
What's up with you? It's a wardrobe. I've got my underwear in there.
Are you hiding something from me?
Why won't you just believe me? What am I doing wrong? I just want for you to be with me.
I'd like that. But am I just supposed to ignore this?
Why are you so stuck on that wardrobe?
I just want to know what on earth that sound is.
It's just this world only has these 4 rooms. Could you just settle for that?
I think this is it, so we can stay.
Just stay with me. I
Yeah.
get it.
She was so ready to say, I get it.
What? Really?
Oh my
I
god.
thought you would.
Oh my god.
So happy.
Yeah.
And also a little confused. In that case, please stay with me forever.
Oh my god. We've become like one with the game. Legitimately, guys, I think this is actually called the good ending. I think it's actually called the good ending. That's so fun. Oh my god. We're literally just part of the game with Mita forever. As our phone falls into the black darkness, will never be retrieved again. We're one with this game forever. Peaceful mode? What's peaceful mode? What's peaceful mode? Hello, Mita. What's peaceful? Peaceful mode? This mode is still in development. It's so expansive that the developers haven't managed to finish it, but don't worry, they promise it'll be included in the major update coming soon. And look at you, already ahead of the curve by unlocking access. All that's left is to wait. So what is peaceful mode? It's your chance to reconnect with Mita a completely different way. She'll be overjoyed to spend more time with you for more tonight, a world brewed with fun and surprises. What? One-on-one conversations, cooking meals, play games, and plenty of hilarious moments together. So you literally get the happily ever after thing with Mita. That is so interesting to me, guys. So I don't have all the characters. I don't know how to unlock them, honestly. But we do have, this is here. Yeah, okay, so before we go into, like, reading Mita's character thing, I think it's absolutely, like, so interesting that you can unlock it just a life simulator mode. That's so interesting to me. And it actually, like, to me, gives something else to the game, where it's, like an incentive to get the quote-unquote good ending, where you now are going to be with this crazy gal for the rest of your life, and you get to just have like this normal life with her in this side. Not normal, you know what I mean. But if we ever want to go back, like, I can keep this on my system. When it's updated, we can actually do peaceful mode. I have no problem trying out some peaceful mode when it eventually comes out. But yeah, like the first ending that we pulled the cartridge out that we got, obviously was like an ending of like, you know, us self-deleting our own save file. The first ending we got with the game which is considered, actually, I think it's like considered like like a bad ending. I'm not sure though. But I think it's like considered like a bad ending, but I could be wrong. That ending is like actually like probably like the most complete ending, I would say. And it's like it's what the ending that, like, and Mita's nodding on ahead. It's the ending that like really feels like it is the culmination of that story. It has all those twists and all those turns. We talked about it at great length last time. I don't think we have to talk about it too much this time either. And then this ending that we got here, I feel like it's more of, like, yes, while it might be considered a good ending, it's actually considered, like, to me it's like a giving in ending. It's like, I have, like, given up. You know what I mean? It's almost like, okay, whatever, I'll stay here, you know? And while that can be, like, very sweet as well, it's also very dark to me as well. That, you can also do this, by the way, I discovered this, watch this. While it's we're gonna get to do it really peaceful, to me it's very dark as well, right? It's like our mundane life was so mundane, and now they've let us play through the game, right? So it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, you get to stay and like you didn't know where this character was kind of crazy. No, you were staying with someone who has done horrible stuff to people in that world, and the game is basically like showed you all why you were here, why you were brought there, what happened to you. And then also made you play through like your mundane life that like legitimately was mundane to the point that I was like trying to end the loop in any way, shape, or form. And then you get this ending where it's like, okay, choose to stay here. Obviously, like if given the choice, I'd like save every Mita in this game because like all the Mitas like actually, you know, break my heart. They really do. Like thinking about all of them, whether it be Little Mita, Cappy, Nice Mita, you know, like Mila, like they all like really break my heart, and it's amazing how like attached I got to them in terms of just like wanting them to be okay. It's a very like demoralizing existence for the characters in this game that have clearly become like quite sentient. So this is Mita here. Crazy, such a cool design, isn't it? Such a cool design. Crazy Mita is deranged and psychotic maniac. Oh, it's lots between them. She enjoys playing her like around like the other Mitas, but instead of harmless fun, she prefers cruelty and violence. She openly declares her hatred for almost everyone, players, other Mitas, and even the developers who create the world of Miside. So that's the thing, she has a hatred for us, right? So even though she wants us to stay, I feel like it's because it's like almost to prove a point. It's like I have this you know, I got this player to stay with me. I may not like him, I don't like who he is, I don't like players in general, but like I actually was able to do this. But she also seemed very surprised. She's like, I understand. Wait, what? I'm confused, but sure. So she was actually kind of happy at the same time. So I think like why she hates the player, I think she hates her loneliness and her self-doubt even more, in my opinion. However, when it comes to the main character, she goes an extra step further, relishing in a sadistic pleasure while chasing and torturing him with a twisted smile on her face. She gleefully forces her warped philosophy on the player, demanding he abandons what she sees as hypocrisy and accept her for who she is. See, that's what it is then. That's what it is. And that's a great explanation for her, right? It's not that like she likes us or that she like you know, that what she wanted all along was for us, and that kind of makes sense, is for us staying is a symbol of her, you know, of acceptance. She wants acceptance. As we said, that's self-doubt. She has acceptance. She sees us staying with her as an acceptance of who she is. And while it's horrible, like what all these discarded Mitas went through as well, it's a very dark thing to think about. Crazy Mita is authoritative and cynical. She exhibits a full-blown god complex, reveling in her imagined superiority over the other Mitas and never doubting her own crazy ideas for a second. Her disparaging and mocking monologues have an undertone of vengeance and are steeped in deep resentment towards the creators of the world of Miside. As crazy as Mita herself, one of the prototypes that never passed the testing stage and was discarded without being given her own home. So that's it, yeah. She was never given a place, her own version, her own place of being. And someone was even saying in the comments that they felt like the person that they got rid of was the person to give the index to, the reset person. Crazy Mita considers everyone around her to be worthless insects who lies of no value, so it refers to quote-unquote ugly Mita. It is only the player who can hope for a better role, becoming her personal pets. So she will destroy other Mitas. She will kill all these Mitas because, again, her own self-doubt, her own self-consciousness of the idea that she feels like she wasn't given anywhere to belong. She was discarded. She was unloved, which, by the way, I want to make it clear, that stuff is so dark and so horrible what they do to the Mitas. The idea of discarding them and having them in the files, right? Because this happens with games, by the way, and it's such an interesting way to look at it, because SmackDown vs. Raw is one of my favorite game series ever, right? And in SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, there is like characters who are still in the game files on the disc, but you can't access them. Rhino is on the disc, but you cannot access him. And what that said, and to me, like, if you think of, you never really think of it like, oh, okay, you know, but that just happens with games. But in this game, they go like, yeah, this Mita's still on the disc. All these Mitas are still on the disc, and you found them. And it's a terrifying idea that like these you know, programmed Mitas can be left aside like that. And look at this, and it's like only us can hope to get a better role, which is a personal pet. We have resided the fact that we are now in some way her personal pet, her trophy of showing us of someone that like has accepted her for who she is. We are not only her pet, we are not only something that she will play with forever, we are her acceptance, a symbol that someone has accepted her for who she is. Guys, that's gonna do it for this video here. I think we have cartridges here. Player 1. Oh, here we go. The main character is mentally exhausted, shut in, with a reserved and wistful nature that keeps him from being overly emotional. His arrival into the world of Miside is fraught with danger, but his strong sense of duty and justice keeps him from completely collapsing on his perilous journey towards the core. The player completely rejects Crazy Mita's cruel philosophies, and his main objective is to help other Mitas break free from her oppression. Yeah, we definitely wanted to do that, right? That's definitely something we want to do. And this is the thing that I kind of got the vibe of from this character. Like, he kind of wasn't like really too emotional with stuff, because we kind of just accepted a lot of our fate with stuff, right? And we only have one Mita, unfortunately. So there's other cartridges you can lock too, or maybe that's going to come with the updates and stuff like that. Because this isn't a full release yet. This is version 0.93L. That's not even version 1 yet. It's not the full first release, which is interesting to me. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for coming along this journey of Miside. I keep saying Miside. Miside. It's been so great. It's been so great. We're moving on to a Deltarune in a bit, but what we're going to be doing next, I think, is we're probably going to be playing like a one-off horror game or something like that. What I want to do with this slot, because again, what we're doing is Genshin, Honkai, that's 2 times each a week. And then we're doing Last Defense Academy as a constant playthrough 3 times a week. And then other than that, we're doing shorter games on the other time slot, if that makes sense. So the shorter game time slot is usually Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. And then every week, Last Defense Academy will be Monday, Thursday, and Saturday? Yeah, so that's the way we're going to do it. I feel like that means we can play these long games while also having like these short bursts of shorter games. And when I say shorter games, I mean like 15 hours or less. So, you know, games that like won't even last too long. So it's not just like, 3-hour games or 4-hour games. It's games that like you know, we don't have to like spend months upon, you know? Thank you guys for watching this, and thank you guys for supporting the series, and thank you to my patrons who are known as the Never Can Repay the Baby Gangsta tier on Patreon. at the highest tier, which is the 15 euro tier. I don't know how much it is in dollars. I think it's 17. I could be wrong. Maybe it's, I don't know. You guys can tell me. Thank you to TieFire2, JB Bull, Jonathan Banana, Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusta, Death Trap, Lynx Marky, Assassin, Shakagon, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, SRFG, Leon, High Casparian, and Jared Beanham. I'm a YouTube member at the highest tier, Velasco, and I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye.